You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your weekly prediction edition. As always, our predictions are based on recent episode activity and official NBC Peacock soap opera spoilers. This week, I've got predictions for Alex and Brady, for Chanel and Johnny, for Melinda and EJ, for Maggie, Alex and Xander, and also for Leo and Gwen Rizczech. We're going to dive into all these, but if you haven't, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Our first prediction, Alex Kiriakis' ego seems to be his blind spot, especially where Teresa is concerned. So on Friday's episode, at the very end, Alex was at the Kiriakis mansion talking to the portrait of his not dad, Victor Kiriakis, and he made the decision to follow his heart. He is going to propose to Teresa. But next week, Brady Black smells a scheme where his ex is concerned. And remember, Brady just had another roll in the hay with her, which was a terrible idea. And Brady decides to warn the other man, but Alex is so prideful and egotistical, I do not think he will listen, and he will be certain that it's jealousy talking and that's why Brady is coming at him and saying things about Teresa. That would be my prediction. And spoilers for Wednesday the 26th say Alex and Teresa announced their engagement. So that means he pops the question before them. Thursday the 27th, Teresa tries to cover up the sins of her past as Brady is suspicious of her, and he shares a theory with Alex, who I believe will not listen, not for a minute. Our second prediction, Chanel Dupree may lose her baby. Things are looking pretty bad for Chanel, Johnny, and their unborn baby next week. In the new promo video, and check out another video later today here on our channel where I cover that promo and you can watch it. So in the promo, Chanel is cramping horribly. She's in pain. She's taken over to the hospital. She's completely terrified. Wednesday, June 26th, spoilers, that's when she has the cramps and she's at her mom's place. Johnny and Paulina get her over to the hospital, and Abe and Paulina are there as well. Friday the 28th, spoilers say Paulina is guilt-ridden and Abe comforts her. And that certainly sounds dire. We'll see how it goes, but I don't know if this pregnancy is going to survive. And of course, she's got the radiation risk. In the real world, that radiation risk doesn't necessarily have an enhanced increase in miscarriage rates, according to my research, but there's not a lot of data on it because they generally try to protect people, and most people are conscientious and aren't going out, hijacking snow plows while they're radioactive like her mother did. But Chanel understands it was a life or death situation since she was lost in the snow. And remember, Carson Boatman and Raven Bowens, who play Johnny and Chanel, leave soon for his real life paternity leave, but I just wonder if she will still be pregnant when they leave Salem. Our third prediction, vengeful Melinda Trask may get a big fat payoff from EJ. Keeping this baby lie covered is costing him a fortune. He already had to pay off Leo. Maybe Melinda has her hand out next. So Melinda was happy to see EJ fired and herself back in the DA chair, and she leveraged that bloody notebook that has Gil's fingerprint on it and Lee Shin's blood. She leveraged that against Police Commissioner Rafe Hernandez to stop him from pursuing her for the whole baby stealing thing. And she used the baby's paternity against EJ when he came at her making threats. He didn't know she knew the truth. The problem is EJ had to blackmail Paulina Price into giving him the DA job back to satisfy Stefan because Melinda wouldn't reopen Lee's murder case. So I'm guessing it was out of jealousy because remember, remember she had the hots for Stefan for a while. And now that EJ is DA again, Stefan gave him a strict 24-hour deadline to get Gabby out of Statesville prison. But Melinda has the notebook that could exonerate Gabby. And then on Friday the 28th, EJ needs Rafe's help with Melinda. According to official spoilers, that same day over at Statesville, Stefan makes Gabby a promise. And of course, we get a look at recast Cherie Jimenez as the new Gabby Hernandez this week. Will EJ have to give Melinda Trask a big old payoff as a recompense for him taking her DA job because she has what he needs to fulfill Stefan's demands so he doesn't tell Nicole that he in turn stole a baby? It is about to get messy. Our fourth prediction, Maggie Horton Kiriakis pushes for Alex and Xander to have a double wedding at the mansion. So on Tuesday the 24th, official spoilers say Maggie and Alex try and bury the hatchet. Then on Wednesday, the 26th, Alex and Teresa announced their engagement. And I wonder if shortly thereafter is when Maggie gets the big idea because she's so fond of Teresa and of course her own daughter, Sarah, who's engaged to Xander. Maybe a double wedding would be perfect. Sarah's busy trying to find Xander's mom, Fiona Cook. And my leaker told me that actually was Fiona that Sarah spoke to the other day, even though she lied and said it was her phone number that she'd had for a while and she doesn't know anyone named Fiona. It looks like there's going to be a wedding probably around late July, early August, and Xander's mom will definitely blow things up when she comes to town because she knows she's the one who wrote the letter and her son is the real mystery Kiriakis heir, not Alex. Our fifth and final prediction, I think Leo Stark may ask Gwen Rizczech to come back to Salem. So the other day, Leo was talking to Teresa, and he mentioned his ex-bestie that she reminds him of. And of course, Emily O'Brien plays both of those roles. Emily O'Brien is leaving as Teresa, presumably late July, early August, after her life is blown up at her wedding. And I just wonder if Gwen may come back as Teresa leaves. Just remember they did that airport switch of characters. I wonder if they might do it again. This week, Leo heads to see his toxic mama, Diana Colville, on June 25th, which is Tuesday. That's according to official spoilers. 5 years ago, Diana said she rigged that DNA test to say he was John Black. Then she said she lied and kind of ripped this better dad possibility away from Leo. And now she says it's her fault, that it's not her fault that Leo can't find love. I mean, she's awful, to be honest. And I just wonder if Leo is going to go back and try to clean up some of the mistakes of his past, and certainly cheating with his best friend Gwen's husband, Dimitri von Leuschner, was a big betrayal, and he paid for it in terms of karma. They say, you know, how you meet them is how you lose them. Dimitri von Leuschner cheated with Leo, and then he cheated on Leo. That is karma, baby. So I just wonder if Leo is going to try and repair his relationship with Gwenny. We will see. Those are all of our predictions for the week. Hey, if you haven't, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our updates. Definitely drop your comments. Let me know what you think about the predictions, where you're hoping the storylines to go. And be sure and come back. We are talking Days of Our Lives 7 days a week right here with me, Melinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.